At Eli Report, and that's Octo AI's primary consumer tool, we built a special levy forecast into our reports. And there are three critical inputs. The current reserves, that's how much you have in the bank. There's the latest budget with the annual reserve contribution level, because that sets our expectation for how much you're going to contribute into the future. And third is that depreciation report or reserve fund study. We have to make a lot of assumptions that the reserve fund contribution will rise each year, that there's interest earned on the funds that are in that reserve today, and that the engineer's estimates are accurate, meaning both the dollar magnitude and the approximate timing are right, and that work is completed by the Strata Corporation on the timing that the engineer predicted. For many reasons, this results will not be accurate. However, it's better than being completely oblivious, and I always say that it's better to be approximately right than precisely wrong, and that's what I think is really important here. Here's an example from our report output. We've reviewed over 4,200 Strata Corporation depreciation reports in BC and over 500 in Ontario. The Ontario ones are typically a summary, a cash flow table from a notice of future funding. We have some in that style in British Columbia as well, although where possible, we do a line level reconciliation. We've got thousands more in our backlog. This is a big project for us. There's great technology pipelines, but we review this stuff manually to try and get it right. And what we try and show you is what, on an average unit basis, the special levies might be, when and what for. And in this case, you can see that there's a fairly significant special levy coming up for this community in 2027 of nearly $60,000 for a balcony project. A couple years later, $10,000 for a siding project, and then a dozen years before the next major piece of work where a shortfall is projected. But these tools are there to help you understand when you might see something and what it's for.